A pleasant good day to everyone. I am Dr. Corazon Biong, and my co-researcher is Professor Prof Barbra. We are from Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, Philippines. We are going to present to you our research entitled Stress Level and Perceived Health Status Among Women Employees of Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology as basis for an advocacy. In our university, women faculty and staff are continuously aiming for academic excellence, as the institute is considered the leading educational institution in Iligan City and even ranked as the top 8 university nationwide. There is a greater responsibility for the faculty and staff to manifest the core values of the Institute that includes integrity, commitment, excellence, teamwork, and accountability. Because the Institute is working well to compete globally, women faculty and staff are saddled with various responsibilities to do quality instruction, research, extension, and production. With the increasing demands of work, each employee faces so much pressure, which could lead to stress. It is in this premise that we have conceptualized our research study presented to you today. Next, please. As the introduction of the study, we have conceptualized that health status among women employees is believed to be influenced by the stress level of the following stressors: the work-related stressors, family-related stressors, community-related stressors, and business-related stressors. Next, please. For the conceptual framework of the study, we anchored upon this study on Hans Selye's stress theory and the transactional model of stress and coping theory. For the schematic diagram of the study, next please, we have the dependent variable as the health status among women faculty, staff, employees of the Mindanao State University, and this is believed to be affected or influenced by the following stressors: work-related, because the employee has to relate with his or her superior, colleagues, and subordinate. There are expected stressors out of this aspect. Another stressor is the family-related stressors, because if they are not married, they belong to a family, their extended families, and therefore it is expected that they are also sources of stressors. Then another is community related, because all of the faculty members are expected to do extension services, because this is part of the job of the faculty, but not with the staff. And the last but not the least is business related stressors, because some of, if not most or all of the respondents, while they are engaged in their job or work in MSU, IIT, they are also doing business. For our moderating variables, we have age, family monthly income, body composition, marital status, number of children, educational attainment, tenure, religion, physical activity involvement, food preference, social support system, stress management, and work classification. With the interplay of the variables presented in this uh, schematic diagram, we have made an advocacy program, a wellness program for this as an output of this study. Now, next slide, please. For the research methodology. For the research methodology, We have made use of the descriptive correlational research. And out of the faculty and staff of the institution that we are in, there were 200 women faculty and staff who were randomly selected to serve as respondents of the study. Then for the questionnaires, for the instruments that we use in this study, we have self-made and validated questionnaires. So now I would like to give to you the virtual floor to my co-researcher, Professor Alethea Barbra Balag, for the results and findings of the study. Madam?
Thank you very much, Dr. Corazon T. Biong. Now I am going to present to you the results and findings of this research. On the respondents' age, it can be gleaned that majority of the respondents were young, within the bracket between 21 to 40 years old, which is about 65%. On the respondents' gross monthly income, majority of them belong to high income and middle income, which is about 60%. On the respondents' body mass index, it can be gleaned that majority of the respondents were weighted normal. On the respondents' marital status, majority of the respondents are married, which is then followed by single respondents. On the respondents' number of children, majority of them have no children yet, which is followed then by one child only. On the respondents' educational attainment, majority of them are college graduates and master's degree holder. On the respondents' employment status, majority of them are regular employees, followed by as contractual workers, and the rest are as lecturers and job orders. On the respondents' years of service, many of the respondents have been working in MSU IIT for 1 to 6 years, and then the rest are working for 7 to 21 years and above. On the respondents' religion, majority of them are Catholics, which is followed then by Islam, and then the rest are SDA, born again, Baptist, Protestant, and Iglesia. On the respondents' work classification, majority of them are faculty employees. This is because MSU IIT is an educational institution which employs more instructors than staff. On the respondents' physical activity involvement, majority of them participate in physical activities. However, about 29% are not involved in physical activities. On the respondents' food preference, majority of the respondents are non-vegetarian and about 15% are vegetarian. On the respondents' social support system, the table shows that the overall mean represents that they have a high level of support from their family, friends, colleagues, supervisors, and neighbors. On the respondent stress management technique, majority of them have relaxation technique and other physical activities as part of their stress management technique. Also, majority of the respondents prefer to sing and listen to music to manage stress. Additionally, majority of the respondents opt to talk with friends when they are stressed. It also shows that even when they are stressed, they are not eating too much and neither sleeping too much. Also, majority of the respondents prefer to savor a cup of coffee or tea as part of their stress management. Likewise, some of the respondents opt to have a good massage curl a good book, and take a long bath as a way to manage stress. On the respondent's health status, whose weighted mean is 3.63, this implies that they have a good health status and that they have seldom health challenges or health problems. On the respondent's stress level on the different stressors, business-related stressor tends to be the highest, followed by work-related stressors, community-related stressors, and family-related stressors as the lowest. This means that while the respondents are engaged in their work, they are also doing business-related activities. Work and community-related are almost the same stressors because most of the respondents are faculty members who are also expected to do not only instruction but also research extension services as part of their job. As depicted on the table, at point 10 level of significance, the table shows that as the work-related stress of the employees increases, their health status decreases. It means that when they are so stressed in their work, they can experience some of the health problems. As depicted on the table at point 0.05 level of significance, when the moderating variables were interplayed between the independent and dependent variables, only the body mass index is significant. This means that as the body mass index increases, their health status decreases. As depicted on the table at point 0.05 level of significance, there is no significant association between work classification, either faculty or staff, and health status with coefficient value of 0.158, the same with the employment status and religion. As depicted in the table at point 10 level of significance, there is no significant difference between faculty and staff in health status, level of work and related stress, level of family-related stress, and level of business-related stress. However, there is a significant difference in level of community-related stress between faculty and staff with p-value of 0.008. This implies that the level of community-related stress between faculty and staff are not the same, and that the faculty has higher level of community-related stress than the staff because faculty responds to the aspirations of the community. For the conclusions, among the moderating variables, only body mass index significantly interplay in the relationship between stress level and health status of the respondents, and that there is no significant difference between faculty and staff in health status, level of work-related stress, level of family-related stress, and level of business-related stress. However, there is a significant difference in level of community-related stress between faculty and staff. The faculty have higher level of community-related stress than staff. For the recommendations, the school administrators should come up with programs that would provide the need of women employees. Women employees of MECU IIT should engage in any physical activities. The heads of the respective offices should encourage the subordinates to actively join in the regular physical activities, and that advocacy program be formulated for the women faculty and staff of MECU IIT. Now I will give the virtual floor to my co-researcher, Dr. Corazon T. Biong.
Thank you very much for that Nice, very nice presentation, Professor Barbara, Alethea Barbara Balag. And now, we would like to thank you, everybody, for listening to our presentation. God bless us all.